Gangstas. All right. We're doing another all signs reading. Right now the moon is in Virgo at 2.8% illumination. Headed towards the first quarter moon in Libra on the 20th. We're coming out of that new moon in Leo. So like going from the sun to the hermit to justice, right? Like collectively, we're all experiencing kind of this shifting. So there's a lot there, and I keep warning y'all, like Mercury is going into retrograde on the 23rd. Uranus is going retrograde on the 28th. Watch out, Aquarians out there. I love you. But Saturn is already in retrograde, and so when Uranus goes retrograde, like, that means like people and situations from the past are gonna kind of come up and like need to be resolved, and you're an Aquarius. Well, I'm not saying specifically you are, but if you're an Aquarius, then this is definitely going to be a time of reflection for you, and probably a good time to go into hermit mode. Maybe cancel some plans, maybe accept the season of delay, right? And I'm saying that as an Aquarius, bro. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for this. So yes, let's get into your reading. Kind of see how this energy, affects you and all that. And what direction you're going in. In regards to this transit. So, now going from fire to earth to air, it's kind of funny though, because the nights, or the days and nights that the moon was in Leo, they're the hottest effing days. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what, the hottest fucking days I have seen yet. And I was like, there was one day I literally felt suffocated by the air, and I was like, I know it's my fault. I know it is, because I'm sitting here telling everyone, I love the heat. It's so dope. The heat apparently gets hotter. I had no idea. Well, it's not entirely my fault, obviously. I don't control the weather, but, I feel like I the whole time I was just like, man. I mean, it's partly my fault because I'm part of the problem in regards to climate change, right? We can all take accountability in that regard. But holy crap. With the sun, the new moon in Leo, that Lionsgate portal, like there was just so much fire energy, right? It was like all at once. And we're kind of coming out of that. Like it's starting to kind of like calm down, where the earth energy is kind of taking over, like, all right, dog, you had your fun, fire. Like, and then after that, air, so let's see. Let the winds blow, right? We could use a little breeze. So yeah, let's see how this is going for you. Stay cool, stay hydrated, man. That's all I'm saying. Shit's getting real. So let's see. Try this again. Who am I reading for? Somebody who's a bit on the psychic side, I see. We've got third eye, visions, manifesting, and meditation. I love this. Opening up that third eye, really connecting with spirit, You could be having dreams, deja vu, visions, downloads. You may feel a stronger connection with spirit, like a stronger communication with spirit at this time. It's quite beautiful. I love it. So let's talk about this. What are you seeing? What are you manifesting? And what are you meditating on, right? Well, those are my 3 questions for tonight. And I'm going to be doing this reading a bit different because I have been feeling a bit different, okay, lately. We're all evolving constantly, and I'm feeling like this strong, like things are just, people are getting different. Our energies are changing. We're shifting. We're growing. We're evolving. Time is changing. Dimensions are shifting. Portals are opening. Shit's just getting a little bit like real, And so to honor my changes, to honor the collective changes, to honor the singularity that we all are, let's allow a little change, right? In the way that we do these readings. So, what are you seeing? What are these visions, these dreams, these deja vus? Okay. What are you manifesting? What do you desire? What are you hoping for? What outcomes are we trying to bring to fruition here? Perfect. All right. As far as meditation, what reflection are we doing? What awareness are we coming to? Perfektenschlag. Okay. Okay. All right. So, in regards to visions, you're seeing a time of waiting ending, right? You're seeing, this could be like you could really be visualizing and dreaming of what is to come with the 3 of Wands in reverse. You can really I just feel that there's been like a season for you, probably years, right? The seasons for humans are different from seasons in the climate, It could be years, could be weeks, could be days. But this feels like a long season of waiting, wishing, hoping, right? And kind of losing your patience with it. Kind of being like, I did all the things. Why am I not seeing the outcomes? And then all of a sudden you're having these dreams or these deja vus. You're really visualizing, and that's actually how you bring it into fruition, right? Is by visualizing, by bringing your emotions into it, opening up your heart chakra, and allowing yourself to feel it while you visualize, right? It's really quite beautiful. So then, moving on to the manifestation, we have the Death card and the 10 of Pentacles. I love these, actually. I know a lot of people are like, oh, the Death card, very scary. And it's not, right? This is Scorpio energy. What you are manifesting here is an ending to a cycle, an ending to the way that things have been. You're bringing a conclusion to the old story, right? This is like wrapping shit up so that you can get this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is beautiful. you know, it's also the ending of a cycle, right? It's like the outcome, right? It's 10. When in regards to the suits, we go from ace to 10, you know, 1 to 10. And that's an entire cycle that we experience, that we move through. So with the death and the Ten of Pentacles showing up at once, in regards to your manifesting, this is really telling me that you're bringing things to a close here. You could be going on a new financial endeavor, opening a business, getting a new job, doing something in regards to your personal foundations, your personal well-being. And then the meditation part, right? The reflection, the awareness, temperance, right, is showing up. Sagittarius energy. And this is telling me that you're really learning a lesson in patience through this experience. This is also teaching you about like being slow to react in situations that would normally trigger a response or a reaction out of you. I'm definitely seeing that like temperament, time, temporal, you know. That's really what I'm getting from this Temperance card. Is that Earth Angel energy. It's teaching you about waiting, right? It's teaching you about patience in every regard, patience with others, patience with yourself, patience with your outcomes. And this is kind of, you know, and also reaching that level of temperance is also not hyperfixating on the outcome and just kind of doing the work, knowing that the outcome is inevitable, right? This Ten of Pentacles is inevitable. All you need is consistency. Just show up for it. Invest a few hours a day into what it is that you're trying to bring to life, right? To what you're trying to bring into focus here. Here, I'm going to pause real fast. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, okay, what is your advice in regards to really stepping it up, putting yourself in the fast lane a bit? What is your advice? I feel like you already feel it. I feel like you already know there's certain things that you need to cut out. There's certain behaviors, activities, spending habits that need to be regulated, right? So let's see. Interesting. I'm gonna have to clarify this. I wouldn't even say that this is so much advice as it is advising you of what is to come, right? This is part of that vision of your manifestation, right? So we have Eight of Swords. There's something that you don't see coming, right? There's like a blindfold being lifted at this time. And we have Six of Cups. This is in regards to somebody that you could have had a past life connection with. This is somebody who feels so familiar or comfortable to you or something, right? You could be tapping into like a talent or a skill set that just feels very familiar. It's something that you weren't previously aware of. This could also be somebody from your past showing up, right? Mercury is going retrograde, and that typically past people show up. And we have Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, right? I'm going to clarify these. So, Eight of Swords, what don't we see? What do we not see at this time? The universe universe has a gift for you. So we literally have the universe card saying that your prayers have been heard and answered, right? And all that is transpiring at this time is a way that it is being answered. It may not be in the way that you thought it would. It may not be as smooth as you thought it would. But it's interesting because this reading started out more on a financial kind of like career path, kind of, building a strong foundation for yourself in that regard. And now what's coming up is this Ten of Cups. You have 10-10, endings and new beginnings. You have the Death card and the Ace of Wands, endings and new beginnings. I see a closing out and with the new moon cycle happening, I feel like this is inevitable, actually. But yeah, the universe is gifting you something here. You can call it what you will. Call it God, the universe, spirit, source. We all have a different word for the same fucking thing, right? I like the term God, and I'm not even like a religious person, but I like the weight that it holds. I like it. Call it Yahweh, call it Allah, call it whatever the fuck. It is what it is. It's all energy, right? All energy is all encompassing. It can't be created nor destroyed. It is in everything, right? There's no such thing as a glass almost empty, right? Because this glass is full of energy. So I feel that where you might have been focused on a career path or I'm hearing being studious, right, or studying, where you may have been working towards something. It's almost like this other thing completely hits you out of left field, something that you don't see coming, something that's a complete gift from the universe, and it kind of throws you off balance a little bit. It kind of throws you out of whack. Okay, so let's talk about the Six of Cups, right? What is this? This past life connection, this familiarity, reminiscent energy. It's almost like I feel, because Ten of Cups is like about emotional abundance. It's about emotional fulfillment. It's about building a family with somebody, right? Sometimes a family is just two people. Sometimes it's way more, but yeah, Ten of Cups is about that, and that being an outcome here, right? Financially, there's a strong outcome. Emotionally, there's a strong outcome. Six of Cups tells me that you've done this before. Tells me that this person has been in your life before, whether in this life or another. There's just something very strong and very familiar about them. Something very comfortable about them. It's like being in their presence almost feels like being at home. So let's talk about that. Clarify that. Interesting. So we have the Two of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse is telling me, indicates that this is somebody that you've been in separation from, whether in this life or in another. Like there's been a time of separation or severance. With the Two of Swords in reverse, this is like saying kind of letting your guard down, opening up your heart. If you notice in most decks, not this one in particular, but there's like in the Rider-Waite deck, you'd see a girl and she's like blindfolded and she has two swords crossed over her heart, right? And that really indicates like protecting her heart, being very guarded, not wanting to see like what's trying to come at her emotionally, you know. It's very like closed off. But with the two swords in reverse, it's like opening up to something that you've been in separation from, right? If this is a twin flame situation, you could have been in separation your whole life from this person. Because time and space does not necessarily exist in the way that we see it, you know, or perceive it. You know, you could have, if this is in regards to a past life connection, this is somebody that you may have felt in your soul that they existed. You know, you may have felt a connection to them through quantum entanglement, where you just feel them, you know them, you understand them. There's like commonalities in your lives. You feel pain and they respond, you know. And if it's within this life, it still could be that strong. It still could be, you know, if you were in a relationship with them in this lifetime and you've separated from them, could be that too. But I'm getting this strong past life energy with that Six of Cups. You also got the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, right? So you could be reviving something. I'm going to keep those. All right. We have the Chariot. Cancer energy is showing up. This is all about movement, right? Moving on, moving in, moving up. It's moving. Transitional energy. It could be physical moving. It could be, you know, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is like you've been very decisive about this, or you will be. You may have made a decision to move. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Blasted Tower, which shows me that you are basically cutting things out of your life that are deceptive or not right for you. You're cutting things out that that are shady or you know, because Seven of Swords is like the card of lying, cheating, stealing, and with that in reverse, and with the Blasted Tower, it's like you're not, like, you're closing out cycles. You're bringing a complete end to anything that would show up in that energy, right? Anything that doesn't feel completely true for you, right? We have Princess of Wands. There's a strong energy of communication here, opening up, honesty. Somebody could be receiving an offer at this time, extending or receiving. We'll find out. Ace of Cups, new beginning in love, right? Ace of Cups also, for me, I believe that it also starts with loving oneself, right? As much as people don't like hearing it, Ace is one, right? So that's a lot of self-love. That's like, you know, if you give yourself the same kind of love that you hope to receive from another, right? Give yourself the same kind of patience with that Temperance card. Give yourself the same kind of energy, if you will. Queen of Cups, Queen of Water, Queen of Love. There's a lot of love energy here, dog. I feel like somebody's really in their emotions or about to be. It's like the heart chakra is just very open. There's a strong feeling of love and connection and intuition, right? You could be feeling like a frequency with this person. Ace of Pentacles. You got a bunch of aces, dog. New beginnings for show. Ace of Pentacles could represent a new job opportunity. Taking up a new offer. A new cycle altogether, which we've already kind of indicated. There's a lot of great energy here. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to tell us in regards to this message before we close it out. It's all about that new, isn't it? Still a lot of new things coming in for you. Oh shit, right as I said that. Right as I said it. Knight of Cups. This is a love offer. This is like somebody rushing in. That song, as soon as I saw it, that song came to mind, that hold on, I'm coming. You know? That old Motown song. It's fantastic. Yeah, that came to mind though when I saw that. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. There's a lot of love showing up here. We have Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody may not be super stoked about this. Somebody might be a bit jealous, angry, perturbed, you know. With the High Priestess, Pisces energy, I feel that intuitively you already know that. You could be connecting with somebody on a more psychic level, right? Feeling them, which is way deeper than just experiencing the material realm with them, right? I feel like you're swimming in depths here. A lot of water is showing up. Alright, let's clarify the High Priestess. What is this intuition about? Maybe somebody's already mad because they intuitively already feel that you're going in a different direction. They may already, like, if there's somebody else in your life, or somebody, I don't know, but somebody showing up jealous, somebody else in their life, and some, you know, it's like intuitively they already know that something is shifting or something is changing here on an emotional level, and it's making them angry, or it's making them like on the more insecure side of things. Fortitude. This is all about work. This could be somebody you work with. Strong Leo energy, I don't know. But also, this is about finding your inner strength and, you know, confronting your personal truth. Alright, let's talk about the Knight of Cups real fast. Who is this Knight of Cups? Knight of Swords tells me this could be an air sign. But this is somebody who takes action. This is somebody that you want to take action towards. Right, the Knight of Cups being clarified by the Knight of Swords is like very like on it. Like they know what they want and they are going to pursue that. And we have Five of Swords, right? This goes back to that Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not happy about this, right? There's a competitive energy or somebody like in their head about this. Somebody feeling a bit jealous, a bit defensive about this situation unfolding here. With the Nine of Cups, though, it tells me that this is your wish fulfillment. You know, there might be energies. There could be one person, could be a couple people, but, you know, there could be energies of people who are just like, pump the brakes, dog, and you're like, no, why? you know? So I definitely feel that, like, with fortitude, I feel like something will be working out, you know? If you work hard on it, like, if you really put that effort in the direction that you want to, you're gonna really see some strong results here. Super beautiful reading. And you know what? Haters gonna hate, baiters gonna bait, you know, let them do what they gotta do. Ultimately, I'm hearing follow your heart, you know, follow your intuition, follow your third eye, right? There's a lot of love showing up, right? Even that, like, the structure of their brain looks more like a heart, which is kind of funny. There's so much water here. You know, you have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio showing up, and plus all these cups. So, seeing that, a lot of emotion, right? A lot of that energy. I'm feeling that, like, you might have, like, two hearts, you know, that you are being intuitive with, right? Like, almost like your heart or your brain acts like a second heart for you. Which is kind of funny because you also had swords show up, and which is air, and there's like this common joke that, like, certain air signs were born with two brains instead of a heart and a brain, right? And so, like, there could be, like, polarities kind of coming together. And it kind of makes me think of a battery, you know, like the negative and the positive, you know, the opposite kind of energies coming together, fusing together, and kind of becoming harmonious in that and finding a power and a strength in that, in your differences. So, let's see. Alright, we have Vishvamata. Although you may be in circumstances that you would prefer not to be in at this time, you are actually in a position of unrealized spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring. When the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged and integrated, these circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. Pavattarini. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, Kali brings grace and freedom from negative patterning and stubborn mindsets resistant to change. Now is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it. The storm shall be gentled, and you shall emerge unharmed. I love this. Very beautiful energy. Kali is shining down on you today, right? So, and also, that's interesting, right? Okay. I see you, Kali. Both of these cards, you see Kali's third eye just beaming, right? It's like we're starting the reading and ending the reading on kind of the same note here. Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your personal guidance. And seeing all that fire in her eyes, man. All that passion, all that inspiration, all that motivation. You're definitely moving in a new direction. And I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised by it. I feel like it's going to be something beyond what you imagined. And also, another thing I find interesting, the more I look at these, is you notice how her third eye, it's not like placed like how the other eyes are, right? Instead, it's like, you know, going up vertically. And so is that one, right? And it's kind of like I'm just seeing the synchronicity here in these images where, you know, because most pictures where you see a third eye, like it's, you know, it's horizontal like the others, but not in this regard, right? And I don't know, I'm picking up on that synchronicity there. The goddess shines down on you, dog. Super beautiful. So, yes, that is pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.